What's going on, YouTube? We're back at it for another video, and today we've got the fastest way to farm that XP, those levels, those requisition slips, and those war bonds, and a little bit of a way to farm some of those green samples in an alternate version of how we'll be getting all of these other goodies from this specific mission that's effectively going to take you about 3 minutes every time you run it. Now, there's a couple of prerequisites, but we'll head over to the galaxy map real quick. Over here in the Galactic War, what you're going to need to do is head over to the automaton planets. Now, these are going to be where the missions are going to be super fast, and in some cases you'll be able to run through them in 2 minutes and 30, and specifically they're going to be the eradicate automaton forces. Now, in order to maximize the rewards, where you're getting about 1,000 XP every time, about 5,000 of the requisition slips, and 8 of those war bond medals every single time you complete this in every 3 minutes effectively, you're going to need to get to Helldive difficulty, which, trust me, there's probably going to be a bunch of people that are farming certain missions, because you'll need to complete one mission from each difficulty just to make it all the way up here. So if you effectively just went in and just completed smaller missions like the eradicate, and if you're up to level 10, more than likely this won't be too hard for you to be able to get this done. All you have to do is just get the main objectives done. Don't even worry about extracting. Just getting all the way to the point of Helldive is your main goal. By the time you're here, you're going to get carried by a multitude of different people. There's so many different people running this mission. It has gotten to be pretty annoying for me, considering a lot of times when I go to an SOS or I'm looking for other missions, most of the time people are just doing this specific mission at Helldive right now, and have been for quite a while. And you know, sometimes I just want to do the lengthier content. This is more of a palate cleanser for me, but overall it's just gotten to be a bit boring for the most part for me, considering I have everything unlocked at this point, besides having war medal things to unlock that are just cosmetics. But once you're there, and then once you go into that mission, all you're going to need is 2 things that are just going to make this even more easy than it could possibly be. And it's welcome to Mortar Simulator, because you're just going to plop down EMS Mortar and a regular mortar, and that's all you need to do. And if multiple people do it, you can even get it done in less than 3 minutes. I think the fastest we got it done before was 2 minutes and 30. It's kind of crazy. It's really good rewards. It's pretty quick, and within 30 minutes, I mean, if you're really efficient at just going through these, finding different matches with people doing this, and trying to min-max it as much as you possibly can, within 30 minutes, you've got 10,000 XP, you've got 50,000 of the requisition, which is actually the max amount that you can hold on to, and you've got another 80 of those war bonds, or those war medals for the war bonds going forward. It's super simple. You're going to have no worries with this, and even if you don't have the mortars just yet, or you only have one of them, trust me, the only one you really need is the regular mortar. The EMS mortar is just going to make it even more easy, to the point to where you can literally stand at basically being the king of the hill at the top of this map, while all of them flood down from below and get stopped by the EMS, or just get eviscerated by your mortar strikes. It is a lot more visually pleasing and stimulating on the automaton side. You can do this on the Terminid side, and that is actually where you will get the green samples from, which is going to be 15 of them at the Helldive difficulty. You'll just need to scour the map itself and find these samples and have them available by the time you extract, which on the Terminid side, it's going to be a lot easier to extract. Sometimes with the automaton mission, it can get to the point where they are flooding in on you by the time that these ships come in, if you don't have enough of those mortars coming in. But overall, with these missions, I mean, you could basically come in and just test whatever you want. Besides barrages, that would be a no-go for this mission. It's a very small map, and you'll more than likely just eviscerate the team. But it is almost impossible to fail these missions. Getting through this is going to be very simple, even if you don't have those mortars. All you have to do is just kill the 185, and you're in and you're out. And if you just want to go back to back with that, that's going to be your fastest, most boring way to end up getting through these levels as quick as possible and getting to the toys that you really want to play with. I know there was some people down in the comments looking for what's the fastest way for the war medals or some of those other things, and I figured I might as well just put this out there, considering I am just looking to do some type of short content this morning. I'm very tired, trying to get some lengthy sleep today, and then we'll be back at it for a very solid video coming up on Sunday with the best loadout in Helldivers 2, or at least one that's going to be the most well-rounded for pretty much every situation and for any randoms group that you'll come in contact with. But hopefully this has helped you out. Hopefully this has been informative for some people, and hopefully you've enjoyed If you'd like to see more of this content in the future, hit that subscribe button. And if you'd like to see some of this content live, hit that link down in the description below. Follow me over at Twitch. I'll be streaming daily. And on that note, have a good one.